Good morning to First Ontario's Dave Schurman, back for another segment of Finance Friday. Good morning, Dave.
Morning, Leslie. Great to see you.
Nice
Hello,
to see
Bob,
you
back
too.
there.
Yes, thank you. Well, today, Dave, we're discussing a viewer email on financial advisors. So I'm just going to read the question here from James in Welland. He writes, Dave, there seems to be a shrinking pool of credentialed financial advisors, and it is a product-friendly industry with forecasted low interest rates. The future is very precarious. COVID has also, of course, restricted personal contact with advisors. Is there a checklist to pick a reliable financial advisor and the right financial products to reduce risk? So, Dave, how about we start off with maybe some advice about the best way to select the right advisor?
All right, sounds good. And thanks, James, for that question. It's a great question, a common question that people have.
Yes.
And there is a checklist or some things that you should keep in mind when you're picking an advisor. First off, the title financial advisor and financial planner is very broadly used in Canada. And it doesn't necessarily mean because somebody uses the title advisor that they have specific qualifications. Anybody can call themselves an advisor. So you need to be very careful. And one of the things on your checklist is you should ask for what their designation is, what their certification is. There's about 50 different designations in Canada in the financial services industry, and they all mean something different. So ask them what their designation is, their certification is. Ask them what that means. You can check it yourself online to ensure that you know the kind of competency that they have. And the other thing is that advisors also get paid in a number of different ways. So you should ask the advisor, and don't be shy about it, because at the end of the day, it's coming out of you. So ask them how they get paid, how much they get paid to do the business that they're going to do with you. Ask for referrals as well. I mean, if you're going to look for a babysitter or a house cleaner, you'll ask your friends or family or coworkers for referrals. So you should do the same for a financial advisor. And the other thing on your list as well is interview a couple of financial advisors. Ask them a lot of questions. Ask about what their goals are for you. They should ask you a lot of questions about what your goals and objectives are in your time frames. So really make a good decision and feel comfortable that the advisor that you pick is in it for you and going to help you meet your goals.
Absolutely. It's an important decision. It's your money, right?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about a product-friendly industry. What exactly does that mean, Dave?
Well, there's a lot of products and services. Just look at mutual funds. There's hundreds of different mutual funds. So what's the best fund for you? So again, if you're looking at the criteria that you use to pick an advisor, and your advisor knows what your time frame is, knows what your risk tolerance is, and James mentioned risk in his question. For example, a 40-year-old with 20 or 25 years left to retirement should be much more tolerant to risk for investments going up or down in any specific year in order to look for investments that have a longer term growth pattern that should maximize their investment. Whereas somebody that's 50 or 55 with maybe 5 or 10 years to retirement, their risk tolerance should be lower. So the advisor should be looking for a product to put them into that has maybe lower upside, but also lower downside, because you don't want your investments to go down in value just before you're going to want to need them.
Right. So regarding sort of the best financial products to reduce your investment risk, like what exactly would they be?
Well, again, mutual funds, if it's long term. If you're really worried about risk and you don't want to lose any money, you're going to need your money soon. Probably a guaranteed investment that has no downside. Obviously, it's risk and reward, so there's going to be limited upside on those products as well. But the best way to do it is to have a good conversation with your advisor. Make sure your advisor understands what your goals and objectives are and what your risk tolerance is, so that they can make good recommendations on the right product for you.
Very good. Good answers to James' questions. And James, thank you so much for your question. Your gift card is on the way. And if you have a financial question or topic you want covered by Dave, all you have to do is email your questions to financefriday@firstontario.com or get in touch through Twitter at finance_Friday. And if your question or topic is covered on air, you'll win a gift card from a local business in your community. Thanks so much to Dave Schurman from First Ontario.
Thanks, Leslie. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks.